good, YouTube? Today I was actually karma bombed by UCX Empire. It's all good. They got me to a -1 mil. They were just feeding. However, it brought me to an amazing city in Valencia that I'd never been to, where I found EXP increase and combat skill increase. And by the end of the day, I actually farmed to 79%. I logged in today at about 64%. So finding this actually did help me level. But let me go ahead and actually explain to you how the whole situation started, right? While I'm explaining to you, I'm just going to be showing me farming in the background, completing some of these dailies and repeatables that I actually got from the Red City. There's repeatables for Pilaku Jail, there's repeatables for Fogans, and also Crescents, and a few other things such as killing other players. But anyway, so essentially I was minding my own business. I was farming in the spot for about a good hour, and here comes UCX Empire trying to bully me out of the spot. I guess they don't really speak too much English, but whatever. So I typed in chat, obviously 1v1 for a spot. I asked them multiple times, told them the spot was taken, and they just really didn't respect it. So obviously, to assert my dominance, I start fighting them, and they just start bringing more and more and more and more guild members, even though they're all dying, and they're literally just feeding me at this point. And obviously, after that many killing sprees, I end up at -1 mil karma. But after I end up slaying their entire guild and they realize they weren't any match, you'll see me right here actually taking the time to explain to them how the process works, right? I guess it could have been a misunderstanding, but one of their members, yeah, like I said, they were just pushing in my spawn. I asked multiple times for them to 1v1 me. They wouldn't 1v1 me, so I started slaying one, and I'm sure the other ones just started coming towards me, and I just ended up having to slay all of them. So I'm explaining to them that BDO etiquette is that you 1v1 for the spot. If you want to own a spot in BDO, then the only fair way to decide who gets the spot is to 1v1 for it. Otherwise, it's just going to be a slap fest, or it's going to be a karma bomb session, and neither one of those are really good, right? They're a waste of both of our time. We're trying to grind. So I'm just explaining to them that BDO etiquette is 1v1 for the spot, right? After that, I actually ended up, like I said, just going to the Red City, continuing my day grinding out. I ran into my friend here, and we had actually been fighting for a couple days off and on. So I took this time to give my boy his rematch in the 1v, right? Life of a red player. It's actually, it's not too bad. I did feel kind of bad because I wasn't able to really communicate with my guild as much as I wanted to today. I wasn't really able to help them with GVGs because red players are actually truly useless in GVGs. It's a very solo, selfish life. Like, I was able to help open world where there wasn't mobs or whatever, but I can't go to world bosses where that's where most of the GVGs happen. I can't go in severely populated areas because I'll just be targeted for being red. Even if I was to put my ghillie on, the second people figure out you're red, they just typically attack you. So, most of my day was spent grinding and, meeting up with people that actually had the honor or, the audacity to fight me. Most people, when they see my name, they just kind of turn the other way. But it was actually an extremely fun experience, because usually I'm always positive, right? It was a fun experience, being negative for a chance, I guess. Having a little bit of a good time, PvPing with some friends, finding the quest line and getting back into the grind. That was extremely fun, right? I will say that Pilaku Jail has quickly become one of my favorite spots to grind. Not only does it grind karma off extremely fast, but there's some very good trash too, as well as that rare chance to drop a Sicilian necklace, which I did get one during this farm. So some things to take away from this video: don't attack every red player you see, because a player like me will still smack your shit. I don't care about your karma bombing. I'm going to assert my dominance, right? Some other things to take away: respect the 1v1. 1v1 is the only way to honor, to have an honorable way to decide who gets the spot, right? Accept the 1v1 if you are a PvPer. If you don't accept the 1v1, you just don't deserve the spot, right? I think it's fair to say that you should leave if you don't accept the 1v1 and you don't want a 1v1 or you lose to 1v1. Don't karma bomb. It's bad etiquette, okay, guys? Just don't do it. Respect the 1v1, have an honorable battle. Some other things to take away: going red is very viable if you are farming for experience. It does increase your experience gain. I was stacking villa buffs with church buffs, with the red buff, with my costume, with splendid XP elixirs. Basically, short story, there are a lot of XP buffs you can stack, so stacking it with the red buff while being red, so there's two separate buffs. I believe there's a hidden buff as well as the increased experience buff that you get, which is visible on your HP bar once you get it from the quest line. So again, not only is it viable to farm for experience while being red, but it's also viable to farm for skill point experience while being red, so you get a lot of perks for doing so. Also, the cons of being a red player is that you just, unless you want to die to 50, 100 people at a world boss, it's not really viable to go to a world boss. I just wouldn't do it. So by going red, you actually are not really viable to your guild in a GVG in a populated area. You actually become a pretty selfish player. But if you are a PvPer, random people will attack you, like this guy kind of did here, just because you're red. And you know, it opens up a lot of opportunity for you to practice and hone your skills. Like this whole day I was doing nothing but grinding and PvPing, and I definitely say that my skill level did increase a little bit from all the practice that I did get fighting all these other classes that were really strong. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to say. I thank you guys for watching. Peace and love. I hope that you request the 1v1 next time.